example, the oversoul on the ship. The only restaurant where we do tableside cooking. The only restaurant where we are allowed to make a fire. We are fireproof. Marcus will show you today one of our signature dishes here is a lobster ocean liner style that we prepare tableside. You see the lobster it come raw. I don't want to say alive, but raw. Okay? Just a little bit. This pan is coming from the Ile de France. The ships that they don't exist anymore. Just keep the pan.
It looks used.
It looks like that,
It
right?
looks like it's been used.
I'm sure you don't have one like this in your kitchen.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Okay, then it's a legacy, you know.
That's right.
Then we use the butter that we get from the cows. Yes.
The French cows, right?
Those are the French cows. Actually, it's combination French and Belgian.
That bull had a long way to go.
You see, butter is, no matter what your doctor says, is one of the healthiest ingredients we use on board. And if your doctor says something different, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Garlic, another ingredient without which one it wouldn't be fun to cook.
Oh, that's the garlic.
Applewood smoked bacon. This is the bacon that has been smoked on the applewood. Now, where they have so many applewood to smoke all this bacon, this is something that is remain mystery.
Did you mince it there? Was it minced bacon?
Yes,
Yeah.
minced. And now
That lobster's gonna love that pot.
Now the lobster. Why this lobster is so special? You see, he has been. This is the lobster. Then once we catch him, he jump out of his shell, chop himself, dice himself, and come back to the shell. Only one place in the world that you can find such a lobster. We don't want to tell you the place because you may go and fish it out. Lobster together with the shrimps is one of the most delicate food to be cooked, you know, because it shouldn't never be overcooked. It's important to have a hot pan to put it on and then just, you know, in 5 minutes we prepare this dish. Just turn it over to sear to get a nice color.
Oh, that garlic smells so good.
And then cognac.
Ah,
Cognac from France. Oh. You don't want to try that home.
you better tuck in your tie.
Now we're gonna add some mushrooms. In France they call them champignons. But as I don't speak French, that's all what I'm gonna say. And the Dijon cream that we make on board by reducing the cream with the mustard, white wine, there is one more ingredient we're gonna add here to get the consistency of the sauce. And to get this sharp taste in the sauce is a Parmesan cheese, grounded Parmesan cheese. Not too much, just a little bit. One of the very last things that we're gonna add in the sauce is a tomato, skinless and seedless tomato, chopped, diced. Oh. How we get the tomato without skin and without seeds? Well,
Same place the lobster comes from.
no, we have one person on board that all what it is doing is taking out the seeds and skin out of tomato. And the job is taken. Some chives, chopped chives. Half now. And the plate, of course. This is the plate that you get at home already with the vegetables as well. You can find them in the nearest supermarket. Do you have a plush? You see, for the years we used to prepare the thermidor style, and then this is what actually was a part of my master's when I was in the restaurant hospitality school, is how to place the chives on the plate already.
Ah.
And then we use the cloche that we got from the period of Renaissance. Also. How many bones you usually find?
Approximately 241.
In one fish?
Yes. One fish. And now the question is, why the fish needs so many bones anyway? You're gonna end up on the plate without bones anyhow.
He gets 240, ouch.
Yeah, one is always bingo. No, you always have to be cautious when you eat fish. Of course, we do our best to find all 241.
On the sides.
And this is the one of the most classical ways to prepare it, you know. What they do with the pan, they pan fried it with the butter, and you put again a little bit olive oil. You realize that in the lobster also, if you put only in the butter, it gets too heavy.
Oh.
And also you don't keep it too long in the pan, has to be hot, because if you keep it too long, I mean if you're doing it home, what may happen is that the fish suck in too much butter. So they don't keep it too long, they take it out on half and then put it in the salamander or oven, how you call it, to finish it up.
Broiler.
Broiler.
Nice. Doesn't look like you need a very sharp knife either, does it?
Oh, this one is
Just a butter knife.
It's very serious job.
Oh.
yeah.
Surgery.
It's like a doctor. Isn't that something?
Actually, he was a surgeon back
Surgeon.
home, but he made only one mistake. He needed to run on the ship, so we gave him this. And also the bone. The bone is also part of the special recycling process later on.
Soup.
We prepared there is a special dish that we prepare. Unfortunately, it's only for the crew because of exclusivity. We don't have enough bones for all of you. But it's a fantastic dish. I cannot tell you the recipe. It's very healthy too. And we put those are also another person who is taking care of those grapes. No seed in the world, but it's not. And we use again the pen. This one is from the
Normandy.
Normandy. Yeah. You know, it's easy to buy always the new stuff. The point is to keep the tradition and to save. We spend so much money on all those guys taking out the skin and the seeds. We have to save on the pens. Just for the ones who is concerned for their safety, you are safe while you come here. We have this one and we have a blanket also. So first we spray you with the foam and then we cover you with the blanket. And we let you like this for a few hours just to make sure.
And then someone takes out the bones.
Here we start with the butter again. No, we start with the sugar, why not? The sugar that we get from sugar cane. We use the white sugar because the brown sugar, when it caramelizing, it got a little bit bitter. And we want your life and being here to be sweet. And then butter, again from the same cows. This one is also what we're doing next to your table every night.
Wow.
So how many of you have been with the Constellation before? No one?
No?
With celebrity?
Yeah.
Many cruises.
Celebrity is a great... When I came on this company, I was 20 years old. I was this high. I had the black hair, blue eyes. I was smart. But that's okay.
You had it
I still like enjoying the ride. Now we're gonna add some fresh strawberries. Fresh strawberries that we get from Russia.
Russia?
Russia is famous for the strawberries. I'm joking, they don't have strawberries in Russia. You know, once we don't do this. Many years ago I was coming in Russia with the other ship of Celebrity Century. And we used to do on that night, when the people coming back late from the tour, we used to do the Russian buffet. So we were wondering what to put on the Russian buffet. We checked Google and we found some traditional food. Guess what? People didn't like it.
Mashed potato.
No, mashed potato is two at once. Baked potato.
Boiled. Are you trying to go home and cook all this? Is that why-
Probably. Well, I let my
Yeah, a
wife
little
do
bit
it.
balsamic.
Make me this.
Balsamic. Some black pepper. And Chambourdan sauce that we make on board by reducing Pinot Noir wine.
Good.
Okay, now we're gonna make why we call it balloon. You see, we put the vanilla ice cream here. Roll it. Grab. Into the balloon.
Ah,
And we're gonna take out the strawberries because they don't need too much. This here. But the sauce, it needs some time for the sugar to.
What is this?
Oh, you see, we wouldn't call this celebrity life activity taste of ocean
After this
liner
guest first.
if you wouldn't have anything to taste.
ah.
So we make you a miniature goat cheese souffle. Goat cheese souffle is one of the favorite starters of our guests and is the only dish on the menu that it has been survived in its original form from the first opening of first of our specialty restaurant, which was 2000 on Millennium. However, one chef once tried to take it out of the menu, and guess what?
It's no longer with you.
Ah, you see, bravo. We fired the chef.
We fired the chef. This is very good.
Now the sauce is nice and loose.
That looks wonderful up there, doesn't it?
And now the most delicate part of the operation.
That was it.
No, it's not that simple.
You didn't think I could cook.
This is the point, you know, on these TV shows, they always show you how easy it is.
Yes.
Okay, and you put the leaf right here, mint leaf, and then when you try home, you make a big mess. We start the event with a glass of champagne. For people who don't drink alcohol, we can do it without champagne, of course, with a discount. And then we use those steam.
Yeah, look at that. That looks interesting.
It's a coffee bar croquant. It's based
What is it?
It's a coffee bar croquant based with the coffee.
That's just butter. It's butter. It's because the ice cream is melted, so he put the bag with all the butter to simulate that. Oh, much. Don't eat that.
Maar het is mooi. Ja,